What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow? Hey guys, today is, what's today? Tuesday, January 17th. We're already halfway into January, halfway into the first month of 2023. Next thing you know, it'll be 2024. Absolutely just sick in the head. A lot of news to talk about today. A lot of news in like movies and film and anime and gaming and stuff like that. Like all the media has decided to come out with like all these crazy titles all at once. So I'll let you guys know what you should be doing while it's cold outside. If you want to stay inside and watch some stuff, I'll let you kind of know what you should be playing and or doing. But yeah, you guys know the drill. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, and yeah, allow me to lay it on you. Emily in Boston, guys, this is actually huge. So the first episode of The Last of Us dropped today, gaining positive reviews all around. So I know that everyone did not like Velma, the concept of that, but we had to get Velma in order to get the first episode and the series of The Last of Us. You guys don't know, Last of Us is it's a video game, and they basically made a hit TV show off of it as well, basically copying. I still have not played Last of Us the game or whatever. I should probably do that. But people absolutely love The Last of Us. HBO's next big hit, Rolling Stone. The Last of Us premieres at 9 p.m. on HBO Max. I need to watch it. I don't know if I should play it, and this is a question that I have for you guys, actually. Let me just pause. I was moving it around so it doesn't get copyright strike. But for those of you who have played Last of Us, my question as someone who has not done either, should I play the game and then watch it? Or do you think I should just watch it and then play it? Like, or is it not even worth kind of like playing it and watching it? The Last of Us is a highly acclaimed game. I know that has won awards. I kept hearing that daggone theme song. There's The Last of Us 2 and everything as well. But I'm just wondering, should I go through the game first before I watch it? I feel like maybe I should, but I kind of need y'all help on that. But if you guys want a good TV show that's coming out, there you go. HBO, The Last of Us, watch. So a couple of you guys are going to talk about this really fast. AI art. I actually have not been talking about AI art in terms of simulations and all of that jazz, but it's been a big trending topic because a lot of people in the art community have been feeling like AI is basically stealing art and basically replacing the artist. Like people are saying, like, why would I actually commission an artist when I can just download an app and put my face on there and then it can make versions of me that are AI? It's perfect, and it's basically, you know, paying a company and they're making it better. People are saying, no, you know, screw AI, it steals, it's not, there's no soul in it, yada yada. I feel like we're reaching that point in the future where things are basically evolving and people are trying to fight against it, but I do feel like AI it's unstoppable. It's going to happen, right? Like, we've seen the movies. It's going to be a thing. Anyway, you guys have pointed me to this thing, said it'll be very scary, where Pokimane is worried about AI streamers. That's right. There are streamers now that are done by actual AI. You'll have these AI girls like the freaking VTubers, and everything that they say is based on AI input. They're having full-on conversations and streams, and there are people watching and viewing it to the point where, yes, you could make your own AI VTuber, set her up, and then just go. Just leave and make money off this AI that you created, essentially. Well, Pokimane said that she's worried about AI streamers taking over, which is an interesting concept, right? So let me see what she has to say.
What if someday we have streamers that evolve from Chat GPT? Wait, do you guys know what that is? Okay, for those that don't, it's like if you could talk to Google. That's Chat GPT. It's AI. It's very powerful and it's kind of freaky. It's kind of scary, to be honest. But it had me thinking, like, you can basically have a conversation with this thing. You could just make it a streamer. And someday, like, you know how we have VTubers right now? Someday they could probably make a VTuber model and then program it to be an AI streamer. Like, they would just figure out, yeah, AI streamers. They're like, we want this streamer to have a really sweet and bubbly personality. And then they'll just grab all the typical sayings and responses. I do feel like if they make one right now, it's probably not that advanced. But someday it'll be very advanced and very scary.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I do think that in the future, yes, I do think AI is going to be something where they already had, what is it called? I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, but they already have like influencers, like from Instagram, fake people, right? They're literally people who do not exist, AI, but people follow them and love them for the concept of a story that doesn't even exist, and they follow them. They're like, we're huge fans of you. I think one of it was like one of the people from League of Legends, like KDA or something like that. But yeah, eventually it will evolve into that. I don't think, I don't think streamers, though, have to be worried about being dominated by AI, right? Because at the end of the day, the AI will always be AI. Ain't no way if somebody could copy me, my antics, the way that I do, my reactions, my laughs, my jokes, then yeah, sure. If y'all making a version of me that is completely mimicable and you can't tell the difference, then I will be afraid. But ain't no way that I make it. There's no way that an AI is going to be able to copy this omniness, right? And if you make content, in my opinion, that is mimicable to an AI, then I think the content, maybe you got to step your game up. If a robot can can emulate you, then does the robot lack soul or do you lack soul? Anyway, guys, if you're not familiar though, it's already in place, and one of the most popular AI streamers right now is called Neurosama. Somebody told me that apparently they got banned for being like racist or something like that, like something about Jewish. I don't know. I ain't gonna say it because I ain't trying to get banned, but apparently got banned. I don't even know. But let me just play a few clips to show you guys just like how this thing actually works, in case you haven't actually seen AI streamers. Mind you, the girl down here on the bottom right is not real, okay? No, this is just AI, all right?
Sorry guys, I had a car accident today and kind of broke my leg, so I won't be streaming for a few days. But don't worry, I'm still gonna be here. I'll still be around in your chat boxes, just probably not on the stream. Clings to mic. I'm scared you're gonna get mad at me and not want me here anymore. Clings tighter. Okay, I'm back now. I'm still kinda smushed up against the mic cushion from where I flung myself onto it when the paramedics loaded me into the ambulance, but I think I'll be able to stream again soon. I'm just gonna be careful from now on so I don't get myself into another accident, okay? Gives you puppy dog eyes. Okay, I'm leaving now, but I'll be back soon. Kisses you on the cheeks and leaves.
Okay, I'm leaving now, but I'll be back soon. Kisses you on the cheek and leaves. And there's a chat for it. People are watching this, bro. They're entertained. Minecraft in the background. Wait, let's watch a little bit more.
I woke up this morning feeling that my life was incomplete. That something was lacking from it, but I couldn't put my finger on what it was that made me feel this way, so I decided to open up Twitter and see if anything interesting was happening, and found that one of my friends had tweeted out something about how they were feeling sad today, and it got me thinking about how we're all just people sharing the same planet, and sometimes we feel like we need to be more adventurous, and well, I just ended up getting really sad thinking about the fact that we're all just people living on this tiny blue dot, and how we're all gonna die one day, and how there's nothing we can do about it. And then I just kind of gave up on everything and closed all my social media and just curled up in a ball on my bed and went to sleep, because I know that tomorrow is gonna be another day.
What?
I don't know what Waiterdank is.
Oh my god, the AI was having an existential crisis. Oh my god, it's becoming aware. What in the hell, fat? So the AI doesn't have to worry about dying, but what the heck? Anyway, that's AI apparently evolving to replace streamers, and Pokimane being a little concerned about it. I think in the future, sure, there are gonna be some powerful things, bro. They're gonna be really entertaining for sure. But like, I mean, again, for people who are actual real people, I do not think that you have to be concerned at that level where the competition is just people with no souls that don't exist, in my opinion. But hey, who knows? We might wake up in a utopia where Twitch's the top streamers is just literally people who don't exist, just AI. Like if I have the potential, I would make an AI bot and just, you know, evolve it and see how good it can get. And I can see these AI bots getting millions of followers because I feel like they can make endless content. They can talk forever. They don't ever get tired. They could stream for 24/7, like the lo-fi hip hop girl who plays music all day. They can do that, but with streaming. But like, I feel like eventually, the people who are watching this have got to realize, wait a minute, this is a freaking AI robot, auto-generated verbiage, chat GPT. None of this is actually real, and whatever this person is saying is just coding, right? There's no feeling or flavor behind it, and hopefully they will be able to go and differentiate that between an actual human being and prefer that content, but I don't know, we'll see. So guys, this is absolutely huge. In anime news, they just had a breaking alert. Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3 anime set to premiere on March 4th, will be split into 2 halves. So you guys don't know, Attack on Titan, one of the most popular animes of all time, animation being done by MAPPA, basically came out with their final chapter, I believe like like maybe 2 years ago, and it was called Attack on Titan, like the final chapter, and it was split up into like 2 parts. Now they're releasing it again, but apparently it's going to be part 3 and part 4 of the final season. But in Japan, apparently, according to Joey the anime man, they said they're literally calling this Attack on Titan the final season, final edition, part 1. Does Japan know what the word final means, or a question mark? Yeah, I think Japan knows. They know it's all about Final Fantasy, the final fantasy. So yeah, if you guys want the last bits of Attack on Titan, you guys can wait till March, and you have that much amount of time to binge it in case you haven't watched it. I actually haven't finished the final chapter, parts 1 and 2 quite yet. Astronomy said Phineas and Ferb is officially getting 2 new seasons. And I never actually watched Phineas and Ferb, but this was got a lot of traction, a lot of feedback, and a lot of people were super excited about this. So if you guys are a Phineas and Ferb fan, and it says it's returning for 2 new seasons on Disney Plus, each season will be 20 episodes long. I think for those of you who dabble in this, you're extremely happy, and hey, maybe I might use this as a time to kind of get acquainted with it. You guys think I should watch it or not? All right, guys, we got to talk about freaking Velma. The last time I talked about Velma on this show, I think I said I was going to watch it, and I'd give you guys a small review on it, and this is going to be my small review, plus there is some new news about Velma that is going to make you so incredibly sad / mad. You won't believe what they're doing with some of the future episodes, okay? This tweet from Velma said, "The meddling season is going according to plan, I see." And this picture says, by Mindy Kaling, Velma, the biggest premiere day for a Max original animated series ever. Essentially, millions and millions of people gathered around to hate watch this show. If you guys don't know what hate watching is, this when everybody is watching is literally what it sounds like. You watch a show because you hate it. However, this is one of the shows that people have been saying, oh, everyone's saying like, I hate it, I don't want to watch it, I don't watch it. And people are like, really? Is it that bad? And then they'll go and they'll watch it. You know how you tell a person like, hey, you should watch a movie because it's really good? It's the opposite. People say, don't watch this movie, it's really bad. And then curiosity sparks and people are like, well, let me confirm that it's bad. And then they watch it and they're like, oh, I watched it, it was really bad. Another friend is like, really? Is it that bad? And it just goes on and on forever until it becomes the biggest premiere day show. God damn it. Now guys, if you watch Velma, there's only 2 episodes available right now on HBO Max, but if you watch it, okay, here's my quick TLDR that I can just give you right off the cusp of my head, okay? It's bad. But it's bad for many reasons, many reasons. They do a lot of things on this show really bad. They take the original source concept of Scooby-Doo and completely just toss it into the dirt, into the ground, and ruin it. They take an amazing franchise of the Scooby-Doo mystery detective team and they turn it into this universe, alter universe of these guys, and they just make them just terrible characters. Velma, for whatever reason, is always making jokes about Me Too movements and not liking white people. Daphne, I don't think there's too much wrong with Daphne, actually. Daphne's just like a mean girl. They made her one of the mean girls from Mean Girls. That's essentially all they did with her. Nothing too wrong with her, actually. Fred, they turn into a bumbling idiot who needs help, you know, basically making pancakes and taking showers. They made him a complete buffoon for whatever reason, because if you watch the actual original show, Fred is actually one of those jock / guys that are actually really smart but pretends to be kind of dumb. But they made him super stupid so that Velma can just basically beat up on him for the next 2 episodes. With Shaggy, he's this black dude that's essentially he kind of likes Velma but gets shut down. There's a scene where Velma's basically keeps having panic attacks, right? And they try to portray what a panic attack looks like, and it looks like a ghost is just punching her from behind the back into her chest. And the way that Velma actually gets over her panic attack is when Shaggy confesses her love for her. His name is not Shaggy, it's something else. He confesses his love for her, and she laughs at the fact that this guy is over here spilling his guts and she thinks it's a joke. It's hilarious. So kind of showing that the way to get over panic attacks is to basically laugh at other people's expenses. I will say one thing positive about it. I like the animation of the show. If the writing wasn't so garbage and terrible, I think the show could be absolutely amazing. The problem, again, with the show is the freaking writing. Imagine you go to a stand-up and someone's trying to make you laugh, and you pay money to go there, and for like 10 minutes straight, they're they're telling you jokes after jokes after jokes that are not making you or anybody else in the audience laugh, and you're trying to figure out who is this joke for. They practice this joke. This joke actually has money and a budget behind it. It's been practiced. It's been pre-recorded. And you're like, wait, this is the joke? This is the kicker? This is the line? Am I supposed to laugh? Are we, or is this like the joke before the joke? Or is it supposed to be funny because it's not funny? You're questioning your sanity because you haven't laughed in 5 to 10 minutes. And then they might say 1 or 2 things that might give you like a small like chuckle or something. But then you go back for another 5 to 10 minutes of not laughing on what appears to be a show about humor. And it hurts. It develops into this manifestation into your body where you start cringing into your own chest. Because when people are telling jokes and you're not laughing and it's not working, it turns into cringe. And that's basically the show in a nutshell. It's so bad. Slightly below average man said, talk about how bad Velma is bombing. It's so bad. How bad is it? It has a 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jesus freaking Christ. A 55% tomato meter, which I think is just copium, because there's ain't no way this is a 55% tomato meter. It has a 7%. Guys, it overthrew, and it has a worse rating than freaking Dragon Ball Evolution. 100,000 plus ratings. Apparently, bro, this was like the worst like film TV ever. Was this movie called Dragon Ball Evolution, where they basically Americanized Dragon Ball Z, and it was I didn't watch it. I don't even know who this dude is. This sounds absolutely terrible. But still, 20%. Velma got less than half of that. It's at literally in the single digits. That's how bad this movie is to the audience. But guys, it potentially gets worse. You think the show is bad and you think, man, those first 2 episodes were bad. There's got to be a comeback. You know, it's got to be, it can't be, right? Like, if you're going to keep watching, you're like, there's no way that it continues to get worse. Maybe it was just a bad first 2 pilot. Sometimes the first episodes of some shows just aren't that great, right? Well, Stephanie and a lot of you guys told me about this, said, oh my gosh, if this is real, and Mindy Kaling thought it was a good idea to turn Scooby the dog into this black woman, people are going to be pissed. That's so wrong. So Scooby-Doo is not in the actual show itself. I think I might have mentioned that, but if I didn't, it's called Velma and there is no Scooby. And the creators gloated by the fact that Scooby, one of the most beloved characters in the show, just is not in it. Well, apparently it says, oh, the following episodes get so much worse. Meet Scooby with an I. Fellow food reviewer Norvell is actually Shaggy, dates to get over Velma. Yeah, Scooby with an I, evil finds a way. So ain't no way they are turning Scooby the dog into an actual love interest for Norvell, aka Shaggy, and making her a black woman. Oh my God, the race war is, oh my God. The race war will be real, okay? There will be riots in the street. Not only is this show terrible, but they turning black women into dogs? So calm down, okay? Calm down, because I did a little bit more research. We have to tell the truth here, okay? That's just what people were saying, but I did a little bit more. I said, good news, guys. That girl's name isn't Scooby, it's Giggy. Sorry about that. Someone told me it was legit or something, and it caused me to panic. She's not a food reviewer. She's one of Daphne's popular girl clique friends who become real character of her own later and goes out with Norville. I'm not even trying to defend the show, but as someone who's reviewed it, stop spreading misinformation, okay? So as much as we want this show to be the worst show of all time, okay? We can't be out there spreading misinformation, okay? So this has been proven false, all right? Myth busted. But yeah, guys, that's Velma. I think another 2 episodes comes out this week. I think they released it in packages. They're not releasing the whole entire season. And yeah, I'm gonna hate watch that as well. It's going to be one of the most watched shows on freaking HBO because everyone's just gonna be hate watching and being like, this is the worst. And when you think about it, right? Does that mean that it's bad TV? If you get people to watch you because it's bad, right? Does that mean that you failed or that you succeeded, right? If genuinely the consensus is that your show is the worst, but everyone has watched your show, what does that mean? Is that, because I don't think that was their intent. obviously, but that was the result. And if you have a show and every time you release it, it's the worst show in the world, but everyone watches it, then you're succeeding but failing at the same time, it sounds like. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's Velma. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the show, right? Like, I did give it the benefit of the doubt. I did come and watch it with an open mind. I'm a huge critic when it comes to film and TV and games and stuff like that, because I played and done so much of it. And like, it hurt to watch. It hurt to watch. The jokes, I don't know who they were trying to tell the jokes to. Sometimes the jokes felt like they were for like kids, but it's like adult oriented jokes. But like the kids are, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just can't do it. I mean, I couldn't do it. I'm going to watch it for the sake of watching it, and I'll let you guys know what I think of the next 2 episodes or whenever it drops. All right, guys, so the end is here. If you guys don't know, Super Jacob 64 said Logan Paul's response, all right? This was a couple of days ago where Logan Paul finally made that video, the response video to CoffeeZilla after everything. He deleted the video where he was basically like, I'm Logan Paul, and here's why I'm not taking accountability, and everyone else is a criminal, right? That video got deleted, and he made his response video, which I thought was going to be a YouTube video, but he was like, nah, let me just like low-key slip this into Twitter. Let's pretend the YouTube video doesn't exist. And he said, my 3-step plan for CryptoZoo, including a $1.3 million rewards program for disappointed players. Thank you, coffee break. You know that meme where the guy is like, you know, crying, but then has like a mask on that's smiling? And he's standing there like, thank you, coffee. He hates this man's guts. He's like, you have absolutely ruined me. Can you imagine you get destroyed so much by your opponent that you have to go to your opponent and be like, thank you so much, kind sir. Thank you for showing me the light. He in the background in his house, pissed as hell. You know he is out there. Man, you know he is angry. Anyway, in case you haven't seen it, let's watch.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire, an ego flare, whatever it is, pride. I'm a fighter at heart, and I was defensive because I know I never scammed anyone with this project. I never made any money, never sold any tokens, and I only had the best intentions going in.
Okay, Logan Paul. Whatever you say.
But the fact is that suing CoffeeZilla is not going to help CryptoZoo holders, so I do need to focus my attention where it should be, which is on fans and supporters of me. You guys mean the world to me, so I'd like to announce my 3-step plan moving forward.
3-step plan?
Step 1.
Okay.
Jeff and I are going to burn our Zoo tokens, so we have no financial upside in the game, and it will add value to holder tokens. Step 2.
Okay, so I think I know what burning means. I think it simply means that they're going to let their coins, their cryptocurrency coins, go into the sphere of the blockchain, and it's just going to increase the value of CryptoZoo in general. I think that's what it kind of means by burning. I'm not 100% sure, but they're basically saying all the money that they have invested in it is just going to get pushed back into the source of the people who actually own CryptoZoo, which I think is probably going to raise the price or something like that. It's my guess. I'm not a cryptocurrency extraordinaire or professional, but I think that's what it sounds like.
We want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially, you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH or the equivalent in BNB. I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million right now for players who want to get out. And then step 3, obviously finish and deliver the game.
Okay, so step 2, he said he's basically giving $1.1 million and he's pushing it into the rewards program for the people who own it. So if they want to burn it, they can cash out. It sounds like that's a lot of money. I don't think that's enough to cover everyone's like expenses, but still, I mean, hey, giving up $1.1 million, if that is what he claims he is doing, is quite a lot. I do know that the price of Ethereum since CryptoZoo started is completely down bad. Like right now, actually, crypto has reached like a small 20% boost, and I think what is it? Ethereum's like probably around 1,500, 1,600, and Bitcoin finally went back over 20K. But like, since this project launched back then, it was like double, almost triple in terms of price, and that's how down bad the market is. I still don't know the details of what this is. I'm gonna wait for CoffeeZilla to do his final video where he basically adds this response into it, and then he does the final slam dunk finale, because that's essentially what's going to happen.
game as outlined in the white paper by completing the egg bridge from ETH to BSC for base animals and base eggs, completing the marketplace, and obviously completing the releasing your animals into the wild to accrue your yield function. To say I am disappointed in how this was handled internally is an understatement. There's a full internal investigation going on along with an audit, and we are going to pursue full legal action for whomever needs to be held accountable. If any money is recovered in the process, it'll go right to the community. My sole obligation is to my supporters, and I know this video is long overdue. Here it is. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize for how this has unfolded thus far, and I want people to know that they can trust me and that I'll always take care of the fans and people who support me. I appreciate your guys' patience while we do our internal investigation, and I promise to be transparent and disclose any information we find out in the process. And lastly, thank you, CoffeeZilla. You have catalyzed this, and I am very grateful for your work and your investigation, and I mean that. Thank you, bro.
All right, so he apologized. He said that he was sorry. He's going to look into the crooks and the criminals that messed up everything in the background. And he thanked Daddy CoffeeZilla for cataloging the entire history of events so that he can know who to get and who got. Man, and I think I responded to this video and I said, literally, this was the first thing that you should have done, right? Like initially when these videos started coming out, the first thing he should have done, honestly, is when CoffeeZilla hit him up, he should have just responded. That's it. He should have been like, dog, this thing is a mess. Let me hit you up on the Discord. Let me tell you what went down. Let me tell you about these people in my corner that I thought I trusted. And now I'm just trying to figure out how to fix the situation. I kind of need some support. I need some help. And then keep in touch with your people in your community. That's what it should have happened, right? But it didn't occur. And CoffeeZilla had to go basically raise the red flags and raise the curtains, and Logan Paul had to go, Hulk mode. Then he got hushed quickly, immediately, you know, and then and now we are here with Logan Paul, what it looks like to be an attempt at taking accountability. But if you look at some of the replies and the reviews, people are still upset because they're saying the only reason why he is finally getting to this point is because he lost, right? He lost the war. So this doesn't actually feel like authentic is what people are saying. Some of the comments, I said, this is all you had to do from the start, fam. Roberto Blake saying, gonna have to watch your reaction video since I'm still blocked. Yeah, a lot of people got blocked by Logan Paul. People be like, I mean, objectively so. Like, some people were like really mean, like really like disturbingly mean, especially with the pig situation. You know, like it wasn't like universal criticism. I was like, dang, dog. Like, and then they got blocked. And then when they get blocked, they're like, yeah, you know, I got blocked by Logan Paul. It's a treasure. Anyone who's responding to this negatively has never run a business, managed a team, created a sort of product, or produced anything of value in their lives. Don't speak on what you don't understand. Quote. This person said, please shut the F up. Did he actually ethically before be called out? No. I've run a business, sold product, and produced value, and I take issue with that. Glad he's fixing it, though. Someone said here, he still did not take any accountability. He said, I'm sorry for how things unfolded. He refuses to believe he is at fault. Additionally, he said full investigation on whoever is accountable, and now he's treating CoffeeZilla like his best friend, yet he doesn't follow him. Update: Logan ensuring only loyal supporters follow him, and he's blocking everybody that doesn't agree with him, creating his own echo town. It's wild, man. That's why he has Prime drink. If you guys don't know, this drink, Prime, whatever, is huge multi-million-dollar drink industry that he set up with KSI. Probably the most successful thing that both him and KSI have done, because if this thing does turn out the way that it could be something that can last for generations and generations, and they can basically fund the rest of their generations, essentially. So absolutely huge project, but people are calling it crime now because he's attached to it. Logan Paul's face attached to something now that's just not looking good, which if I was KSI, I'd be pissed, dog. But yeah, guys, that's Logan Paul's response. We're just gonna wait to see what CoffeeZilla has to do to wrap it up, to basically summarize the events and the extra information that he has, and I'm curious to see that, and then we'll basically have the end of this whole fiasco of CryptoZoo, Logan Paul scamming everybody and getting canceled again for the second time in a huge way in his career. So let me know how you guys feel about how the events unfolded. Do you care or not? And do you think his reaction was an apology, or do you think he was taking accountability, or do you think my man's is still dodging it like the Matrix bullets? And YouTube news, if you guys don't know, there was a huge boxing event between KSI and FaZe Temper. It was KSI and his group versus the entire FaZe clan in their group. And I think like literally like almost all of the squad on the KSI squad won. FaZe got their asses handed to them, right? Let me see if I can find the lineup first, but you got to know Luca had said KSI knocks out FaZe Temper. There's a clip here where your boy KSI comes out here looking like a freaking demon and does a 1-2 punch. I think I can show maybe just the punch really quickly, but I know it'll also get like copyright claimed if I play more than like 5 seconds. So I'll just show you the pop, and then we'll talk about basically what occurred. Mind you, guys, I watched the fight. It ain't fake. I watched these fights. These people were going for the jugular. Okay, there was no arm twisties. There was no Jake Paul being like, hey, here I come, boom, and hitting out Tyrone Willie or nothing like that. This joke, people were taking hits. People were punching with full force. Okay, they were going. They were definitely. I mean, this looks like a hug. Like they just hugging it out right now. But this is get ready. He like, I'm done putting my arms up. I'm done putting my arms up. Ooh! That's it. He's going to try to get up. He's going to try his best. But he's done. He's gone. And they call it, bro. Now, okay, I know some of y'all were thinking, like, all right, KSI started doing the little law jump from Tekken. It was like, that's the sign I'm about to knock your ass up. But I don't think that's how it went down. Like, there's no way I'm taking those 2 blows. So KSI does not have the reach, I want to say, and or the height range here. He had a disadvantage, but he has the power. So when KSI gets in, right, he's going to rock the body. Like, the goal is to keep him out and tire him out, but he could not. KSI was just trying to fight his way in, kept throwing all of these blows, and yeah, he got the dub. But yeah, that's KSI knocking out FaZe Temper, and that was the fight. I don't feel like going into the rest of the stuff, okay? I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even watch him. I heard there was like some other good fights too as well. One with this beefy dude who got a knockout as well. But that was the results of the Sidemen versus FaZe, and yeah, just KSI just bodying somebody. Everyone wants to watch and see KSI versus Jake Paul, but it keeps being avoided. I don't know why it's not occurring. It's like the fight that everyone wants to see. Okay, we'll probably see Jake Paul fight another 40-year-old plus man or whatever, but I genuinely, that the entire world wants to see right now is KSI versus Jake Paul. And maybe they're just trying to build up the hype so that when it does happen, it gets a lot of freaking money. They're trying to build up the hype until it finally happens. They better make it freaking happen, okay? They need to stop dodging each other, okay? Okay, I don't know, a lot of you guys asked me to talk about this MrBeast meeting MrBeast. And some guy named SkittyVA said, I met MrBeast. And you have the 2 clips here, MrBeast right here on the left. I don't know who this guy is on the right. And I feel like I should probably, this man has diamond plaques after gold plaques. Like, oh my God, what a freaking beast. Anyway, who is this guy? Is this like Walmart MrBeast? Let's find out. But apparently it was a big deal on the internet that these 2 guys met. What is I keep seeing this goddamn image of this dude going. Is that the MrBeast dog? Anyway, I can't find the logic and why this is happening, but everyone has just basically called this man MrBeast to the point where even when he is next to MrBeast, they claim that he is the real MrBeast, dude on the right, and MrBeast himself is a phony. So we got some Marvel Cinematic Universe things occurring at play with some fun YouTubers, which is absolutely just fun. A bit of shit posted essentially on the internet. So that's kind of fun if you haven't seen that. So all right, Toast said that the pink sauce being in stores. By the way, how are you? Hey, I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. But huh? Pink store, the pink sauce? Oh no. It's in actual stores. The viral pink sauce is now available in Walmart stores. Oh my God. I know y'all know about the pink sauce. We talked about the pink sauce in great detail. If you don't know, right? The CEO, this girl, she came out with this sauce custom made called pink sauce, right? And it was an absolute disaster. It was on TikTok. She blew up for making it. It was some sauce that you just poured on some meat and apparently it tasted good. And then TikTok absolutely destroyed her and showed like how the packaging wasn't sealed right. The ingredients had perishable things in it. Like they were saying things like it wasn't being like FDA approved. I was like, FDA approved? Is that even how it was supposed to be applied for food? Like it was a sus sauce. It was called the pink sauce, but it was a sus sauce. People were reportedly getting sick from it. People was coming in and it was molded. And there was a lot of negativity surrounding the pink sauce, right? And when you and I talked about it, okay? when I see somebody, you know, trying to make it through, someone trying to make essentially the sriracha, right? But they call it the pink sauce, and they're small business and they're trying to make it. I want to support them. I want them to succeed, okay? Because you know, daggone world, right? This girl doesn't have like she doesn't have like the business or the context or the support or the help or the probably the education to actually understand how to implement a freaking sauce. Hell, I don't even know, and I would need plenty of help. So I was like, you know what? I want her to succeed. I want her to win. I hope the right people get behind her back and make sure that they can implement this viral TikTok sauce. And now it is available in Walmart stores. Now let's see how people feel about it, right? Are they Big Baby Rage mad? Are they glad? Is it mixed? Is the sauce sus? I'm not gonna, I might. I said that last time, but I didn't do it because I was scared. But now that it's in Walmart, right? It's gotta be like, it can't kill you. Right? It says pink sauce creator Chef Pie shares inspirational video, and I can't play the freaking inspirational video with audio because freaking has like copyrighted music on top of it as always. But she's over here walking around with the full pink sauce is just beginning to land at Walmart locations across the US, and she's hyped. And I truly for me, I can be a hater, but in this situation I want people to eat, literally, and I want people to succeed, especially if they're starting a business. Anyway, they're all making jokes saying me after buying the pink sauce. I guess we'll see how long this lasts. I mean, I'm sure if it's in Walmart, then she's got to be making money, right? Like this is, if you successfully make a sauce and it's on the Walmart shelf, then like something good had to have happened, right? I don't know the business side of it, but like to get to that point sounds like it had to have been a hurdle and it will be successful. So we shall see which will be more successful, KSI and Logan Paul's prime drink or Chef Pie's pink sauce. All right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you made it to the end, do me a favor, drop that like, okay? Don't forget. All right, subscribe again if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys later, probably Thursday or whatever. And if I've been streaming a lot on twitch.tv/InfernoOmni. I'm thinking about actually streaming a lot more because YouTube ad revenue is absolutely garbage due to butter right now, and I need to survive. But also, I've been trying to figure out how we can take some of the footage and clips and kind of do something like an Omni after dark, you know, like we do the whole YouTube thing where I kind of talk about things, but I also want to find a way to talk about the things that actually we didn't actually have time to address. There's a lot of you guys who follow me on Twitter and you make some replies and I see it and I want to talk about it, but I can't talk about everything. And I'm feeling like maybe the go-to move is to basically have the Omni After Dark Twitch where we talk about everything else that you guys want in the reply, so that everyone has a reply and that we have more content, and then maybe I'll upload it to the second channel or maybe even the first channel. I don't know. I need some editors or something like that. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just throwing it into the universe, and eventually I'll probably be throwing some more things at you guys and just working with whatever sticks. But I love y'all. I'll hit you up later. I gotta go edit this video, and then maybe I'll stream later this evening as well on twitch.tv/InfernoOmni and maybe play some games as well. I love y'all. I'll take it easy. Okay, I keep saying the same thing. Okay, bye.